Hello and welcome to Portugal, and also welcome to a brand new season for the 2024 EMX European Quad Cross Championship. Over 5 rounds, we'll visit 5 countries, kick off here, then we go to Herde in the Netherlands. This is Tara Novak in Portugal, the most beautiful, beautiful spot. Motocross track is in a tiny village called Alqueidao, just outside this picturesque scene, which is traditionally Portuguese in the northern half of the country. Sprinkled with olive groves, orange trees, food, the cuisine, the people, everything is just wonderful, and it's a traditional part of the country. Quad racing, not a big sport in Portugal, but it's big enough for us to be here for the opening round. And are we pleased to be? We certainly are. It is magnificent. Alqueidao, the track, very popular motocross track. It's been home to MXGP, it's been home to lots of big national championships, and of course, the World Sidecar Motocross Championship was held here last year and indeed is again this year. A mountain track, red sand, spectacular jumps, high speed, and just the most amazing venue in staggeringly beautiful countryside. The track itself, very well put together, suits the quads ideally. Lovely, beautifully tailored jumps, wide bends, everything they need to put on a good show. And we are just taking a look on board at the sort of thing you can expect to see. The paddock full, sidecars and quads here this weekend. Patrick Rainey is the reigning EMX quad champion, and he comes here to Portugal with a championship to defend. How hard is that going to be?
So it's very hard to defend my title, but I'm training for win again, I hope, but we'll see tomorrow.
Everything here is Yamaha. Obviously you're a Yamaha factory rider. How much assistance, how much help do you get from Yamaha?
Yeah, Yamaha helped me a lot. I don't factory, but Yamaha Italy helped me a lot, and it's my big sponsor for this year.
How big is quad racing in your home country, in Italy? Is it a big sport?
No, this year we are small championship, like 20 quads, but we'll see for more round and more quads, but it's not very good this year.
And Portugal, you don't know. Are there any good Portuguese racers? Someone might come as a big surprise.
Yeah, maybe João Vale is more faster. I remember he raced in Italy, and tomorrow we'll see when he fast or...
Okay. Harry Walker took 3 victories last weekend in the British Quad Championship, and we know he can ride well. We saw his performance in the Nations at the end of last season. You come here to Portugal with a job to do. How difficult is it going to be to catch and beat Tarini?
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. I'm going to give it my best. I mean, he's been riding good at the end of last year, but yeah, I'm ready for the challenge.
It's fair to say that, well, you've just won 3 races. You're the top one out of the UK at the moment. Do you feel any pressure with that?
No, I try to ride with no pressure as much as I can, but yeah, we'll see how the weekend goes. I'm going to give it my best. We've worked hard behind the scenes to get where we are today, so the bikes are looking good, the bikes are really good. Now I'm feeling good, so yeah, we're really ready.
Have you planned to do the entire EMX season?
Yep, yeah, I'll be racing the full championship, yeah.
Okay. Forget the title, you could easily win the title, but failing that, what's your goal for the year?
Just to finish every round on the podium, really be consistent with it and enjoy myself.
Enjoy themselves, they certainly will, but we've got 27 riders from 11 nations lining up. Tarini, of course, the reigning champion. Walker, Zenica, the German. João Vale, he's a dark horse, the 111. Neja from Latvia. And then we have Mark McLernan, Granley, the Norwegian. The rest are Laurinus Mikalauskas there from Lithuania. Diogo Campos, Ono Samson, the young Brit. And the rest of the guys, Samuel Barros, Portuguese. There are 5 Portuguese taking place 6 actually. And Julian Veldman from the sidecars has gone to 4 wheels. What can he do? Look out for the number 2. Qualifying done and dusted, then they all line up for the opening race here. Look for the yellow and blue of Torini, about 4 in from the left. Look at Torini heading for the whole shot, and round the outside, but Ziedeker in there as well. Harry Walker got a pretty good start. He's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th place to number 7. Harry Walker is right up there where he needs to be at the front. Somebody got stuck at the line, but out in front immediately from the word go, the reigning champion, Patrick Torini from Italy, riding number 15. There, the poor guy is stranded at the back with work to do. Well, it's going to be a lost cause, actually. This is so quick round here. 4 types of machinery. We've got Yamaha, Husqvarna, Honda, and 1 solitary Suzuki. But the predominance, of course, Yamaha, the chosen engine, the 450cc 4-stroke. As Torini gallops away, Harry Walker still very much in that bunch. Ziedeker up there, look for Joval, 111, he'll be there for sure, the Portuguese. Very quick. You heard Torini say he plies his trade a little bit in Italy as well. There is Harry Walker in the red and black, and we're looking at him now. I think that could be Ziedeker that he's dicing with, looking for Ziedeker number 89. Difficult to pick out the numbers here at long range, but Torini is out in front. Walker now has moved up a place. I think that's Joval ahead of Walker. Torini then still riding the crest of the wave at the lead of the race. Conditions here absolutely magnificent. Blue sky, wonderful hospitality. Harry Walker, number 7, 2023 British champion from my home county of Berkshire, would you believe? I bet he doesn't know that. Nowadays I live in Shropshire, up in the West Midlands, a bit towards Wales, but born and bred in Berkshire, just as Harry Walker is. Good crowd here, particularly on the hill behind the commentary point, not our commentary point, the commentary point for the public address of the track commentators and the stewards and the timekeepers are up there on the hill. And you can see the peak of the hill now as they go over the top into the sun. This track beautifully prepared. And there, the 111 of Joval. Let's see what he can do. Can he make his way up? Well, time will tell. He's fast, you know, this Portuguese. Look at these jumps, how they string them together. The speed of the quads defies belief, really. The sidecars are fast, but the quads are just so quick. Only one man, of course. Right then, on the final lap, they're the race leader, and away with it, number 15, Patrick Torini. Looking immaculate, resplendent. He went round the outside from the word go, and never really looked back, but chasing him down as hard as he possibly can. Joval, and then Harry Walker in 3rd place. At the moment, they're on the final lap. I don't see anything changing on the run into the flag. Certainly for Torini. Whether Harry Walker can nail Joval, I've no idea. I think with a 10-second gap between them, it's unlikely, but a good ride for Harry Walker in the opening race here in Alqueidao. Torini then on his way, the crowd beginning to appreciate this, but they're also applauding the efforts of the Portuguese, their local man in 2nd place. Torini strong, immaculate, and knows that he's got this one nailed all the way round, not putting a foot wrong. Checkered flag for Torini. Listen to the crowd, they know their man is coming, and he has nailed 2nd place. Look at the crowd on the hill. Fantastic for Joval. And Harry Walker ahead of Manfred Ziedeker. Here comes Walker, number 7. The red-shirted Walker. Third in race one, not too shabby, Harry. That's okay, we'll take that. Well, confirmation then. Joe Val did the Portuguese proud there. 22 points, second place. Race winner Torini, Harry Walker, Manfred Zeneca, Julian Feldman from a poor start up to fifth. That is a brilliant performance in his first season of EMX quads. Neja, Carlis Neja, and then Granley from Norway, Mark McLennan in the top 10. And the rest of them, well, everybody fought, all 27 of them, a couple of them then a little bit further down the order. But good, clean race. Another race coming up, of course, and we'll need to chat to one or two of these guys. They'll be happy, I'm sure. One race done and dusted for Torini, and he will now have to do it all over again. But maybe, just maybe, Joe Val or Harry Walker will have a different perspective. Regarding, there is Harry Walker, the clean-cut young British rider, British champion. Brings his skills here, contesting the whole series, as you heard from his own lips. Lots of tension, not like sidecars. These guys have it all to do on their own. It's not a team effort, not in the true sense of the word. One man, one machine against the rest. And the FIM president, Jorge Viegas, here for the first time, a native Portuguese, of course, Jorge. 2 minutes, and the tension is building. What good the gardening does, I have no idea. But if it helps them psychologically, then of course, that is important. Into the closing stages, race 2, just around the corner. Here we go then. Just to confuse me, they've all changed their shirts. We've got a different set of colours, but we're looking for Torini from memory. He's about fourth in. Who's that sweeping round the outside? That looks like Torini in the blue. Or is he in the pink? We'll have to pick up the numbers as soon as we can, but this is very, very difficult to identify on the long shot at the start. But away they go. Harry Walker got a better start that time. Let's see then. Look for Walker. Walker's in the sort of, well, mauve. It's difficult to say. Purple, mauve, pinkish sort of livery with white blaze across the back. Torini, though, in the sort of mauve, the purplish, leading this one. Torini, the number 15, leading this one. Harry Walker on the right of your picture there, going through. There he is, the pink and white, shall I say, pink and white. On the outside, I couldn't quite catch the number of the guy in pale blue. Looked a bit like Granley, to be honest with you, but I can't swear to that. Joe Val very much in the hunt in this one, but out in front now, we've got Harry Walker. Harry Walker has got the better of Patrick Torini. So the number 7 British rider, third in the opening race, is out front in this one with Patrick Torini, race winner, breathing down his neck. These two now out on their own, chasing our Joe Val. And Neja from Latvia is up there as well, chasing in the closing stages. But still a long way to go in this race, in fairness. But a great ride by Walker, looking good, and every which way Torini is stalking him. Over the top of the hill they go again, and then down, throwing it into this right-hander, then the left. These quads, I mean, they're short wheelbase as well, and they're just so phenomenally fast. 450 four-stroke engine punching them along. It really is a battle of the two giants in this one. Torini stalking Harry Walker. The boy from Berkshire, the man from Italy on the inside, having a look, rubbing wheels. Don't want to be doing that, that will tip you over in the blinking of an eye. Over they go again, over the jump at the start-finish, up to the left-hander as they go over the tabletop and away back into the country among the pine trees. Spectacular track. I'm not surprised They run big events here. It's and the people are so accommodating, so welcoming. Look at Torini alongside over the jump. No, Harry Walker sort of throws caution to the wind, hangs onto the throttle, keeps it pinned, and holds the advantage. Magnificent racing from these EMX quads. If this is what we are going to be treated to for the rest of the season, then bring it on, boys. That's what I say. Complement the sidecars really, really well. A 5-round championship. And when we get outside of Portugal, particularly to the Netherlands, expect a big entry. Walker and Torini side by side over the top among the tail enders. Walker then still holding the advantage. Just Torini fighting tooth and nail, looking every which way to find a way past. That looks to me like Joval might have come up to play here. It certainly is. We've got a 3-man scrap here now. We've got Joval 1-1-1. The crowd will be going absolutely bonkers as the Portuguese has come up to play. And he's on the inside. He's having a look now at second place. Precociously, the Portuguese making a move on the 2023 EMX champion. So Joval, what headway he's made. At half distance, he really pulled the pin, and now he's on the back of Torini. Harry Walker got tail enders and some traffic to contend with. Over they go. There's Joval. And the rest of them fighting their way through. Torini went wide there. Torini went wide, surely. Did that let Joval through? Judging by the shout of the crowd, I reckon the man's up to second place. Harry Walker, though, still in front. Amazing, amazing stuff here. Blue flag being waved because this is the sale of the century going on here. A real battle with the Portuguese aiming to get the top spot here. Harry Walker's in the thick of the traffic. Torini is there as well. And look at this. Joval right with them, right in the middle of that. There he is with the white emblazoned top on the outside of Torini. Meanwhile, there's Harry Walker. Harry Walker fending off every challenge he can. Well and truly among the tail enders again now. The number 99 there. Samuel Barros, another local man who didn't ride last year due to injury. In the black and white, look over the shoulder. Harry Walker looking to see who's coming in there. Joval. Joval on the inside. He's taking the lead. The Portuguese is in front. The 1-1. Listen to the crowd. They're going bonkers here. Joval alongside, and he's in front. And Torini now having a sniff at Harry Walker, who's now got a race on his hands. Three-way scrap. Joval leading here from Harry Walker. Sensational stuff. There's no one else in the race as far as they're concerned. The three of them are at it tooth and nail. And the crowd on the hill, there's a line of a song there somewhere. Oh no, it's a fool on the hill. There are no fools out there, I could tell you. These guys are really plying their trade brilliantly. Entertainment, second to none. Portuguese leading the home race in GP2 here in the 2024 EMX Quad Cross Championship, with the British champion Harry Walker ahead of the reigning EMX champion Patrick Torini. Quality or what? Walker then back in front. Joval got it wrong there. He's gone from first to third in the blinking of an eye. Looked to me as if he had a problem there, you know. He was slow out of that right-hander, but now the Portuguese is down to third place. And we are into the closing stages of this race as Torini and Harry Walker scrap it out. Under 2 minutes before the two-lap board comes out, but Harry Walker's still in front again. Now, having briefly been led for about 4 laps by the precocious Portuguese, who now seems to have faded from the action. Clearly a mechanical problem for Joval. What a shame for him. Just cooked his goose mechanically, I think. Such a shame. But these two take nothing away from the efforts of these two. Torini, first race winner, is going for the double here. Harry Walker's got other ideas. Harry Walker and Torini leads. Torini has gone past Harry Walker. What a scrap we've got. This is terrific quad racing. Brilliant stuff in Alqueidao. 1 minute, we're into the closing stages before the two-lap board comes out, and Torini appears to have got this one. Harry Walker, I'm sure, will have different ideas. Keep your eyes pinned to the screen because this could be over in a flash, and Harry Walker is back in front. Walker then, the number 7, has got the better of Torini into the closing stages here before we see the final two-lap boards. And that caught me by surprise. Harry Walker got it from Torini. We didn't see the checkered flag, but there's the result. Joe Val limped it home to third. Brilliant for race 2. There's you again there, Granley McLennan, Mark McLennan Veldman to add to the 5th in race 1, 7th in race 2. Lysanders, Oliver Sampson in the top 10, and Zenica rounding out the top 10 for Germany. But if we didn't see the checkered flag, never mind. It's we got the action. That's the main thing. And what action we were treated to in this stunning second EMX quad cross race. Terrific, terrific stuff. Well, hope you enjoyed that one. I certainly did. We need to catch up with a couple of the guys now, I think. See what their view is on what's been a wonderful weekend here in Portugal. Part 2 of our show will include action from Herda, round 2. Well, the championship Torini sits on top, but only by 2 points from Harry Walker. Joe Val did himself a power of good. Are we going to see him in the remaining 4 rounds? I do hope so. Well, look at that. The Latvian guy, Deja, in there in 4th. Murray Graham, 4th grade. And the rest of the guys down there, Samuel Barros from Portugal, and the Spanish Gila. Jordi Niklas Gila in 19th place. Barros, a famous name, of course. Brazilian Alex Barros, a GP rider back in the day. What will Herda bring the second round of this championship? And what about the fortune for all these guys? Looking forward to it.